This hangout on air is live. Yeah, Terry, look into that. Yes, look with me right now. Okay, don't look with me anymore. Okay, so now the actual part of the live part of the live stream is actually starting here. I've been sitting here for the better part of an hour, actually like an entire hour, actually a little longer than an hour, sitting here just on the text, just like, hey, and chatting, just, okay, 82 watching now. Okay, that jumped up real fucking quack. Real frickin' quack. Yeah, I can speak. Been sitting on about 30 waiting while chatting back and forth. And okay, now it's down to 72. Okay, that's more like it. So everyone's going away. It's like, okay, here he is. He's here. Bye. Congrats on 75K. Yes, that is the chat's going really fast right now. It's lots. Yay, live stream. I want uncensored videos. Okay, I demand Tara, fucker. Okay, feline comrade. Here's Tara. She's a little purr box, ain't she? Ain't she? The channel hit 75,000 subscribers, and I always hit these milestones and then never do anything. Like you get the milestone, and then I'm like, yeah, that happened. oh god, that went fast. That went. Oh gee, stream is down. That's not good. Posting that glitch. Didn't mean to post there. Do screen review. Recreate The Lion King. Thoughts on the new It? I think I didn't see it because Hurricane Harvey kind of screwed that up. I have not been able to. Oh god, what's that? Hello, Dr. Shadow, World Wide Web. Okay. Geez. Gonna need slow mo to restrict unchat in hope to read anything. Quite possibly. Face reveal? It did my face. Hey, Decker, I love all your reviews. I always look forward to your new videos. You are literally one of my favorite YouTubers, and honestly, I wish I had your hair. LOL, stay awesome, Decker. That's Jeff McNeil. Thank you. Oh, good. Yeah, Tara. They say we're awesome. You too, especially you are so awesome. But yeah, 75K always happens. I never do any kind of thing so on the milestone. So I'm like, okay. Been here since 10K, says the goat or the goat. Yeah, that was a while ago, but not that long. It's can I suck your dick, says that fish. Pretty sure my fiance would have a bit of a questioning of my sudden pescophilia. So yeah. Chat blew up there for a minute. Yeah, it's up to 118. It says I saw it peak at like 120. What are you doing for 75K? Okay. The idea was a live stream and just kind of work with it. And also update everyone on a lot of things that have been going on. Of course, there's the reviews that are late, really late. The Terminator 2 review is next, and that is already scripted. Following that, I've got the next review half scripted. I was going to finish that script and then record them both, and then head back to my fiance's place and enjoy my time with her while editing and uploading from her place because she's got much better internet. But that's not the only reason that we're together. Decker, you saved my life in D&D. I went home early to watch the Commander review, and the rest of the party died that night. Oh, wow, Corey. When you die, can I steal your lower half? 4 reasons. Well, as long as I keep my hair, I think, take it. Take it. Enjoy yourself. I'm not going to be using it anymore. So, what part of Texas? I try not to say too much of Southeast. I was in Houston for a while. Not anymore, but I was still close enough that Harvey hit hard. Oh yeah, but the updates on the things going on. Really wanted to cover this. Like, fortunately, I put it in the description as well. A bunch of stuff going on. Expanding over to VidMe. Yes, for a while, I've been updating the VidMe content. I've been putting the entire backlog, not the entire backlog, not videos like this, like just random update videos and stuff. Nothing like that, just the reviews, all on VidMe. And doing so has been quite interesting. And also, you should know that as I've been on YouTube for over 5 years doing this, quite a few of the early reviews are blocked worldwide, and I've been working on trying to get those fixed. And every time I get one unblocked, another one gets blocked. It's been a pain. On VidMe, they are all of them are available. The Snow Beast review is there with sound, and on the 24th, that's when everything's going to be up to date between the YouTube videos and the VidMe videos. So VidMe will have everything that YouTube has review-wise, plus some, but VidMe is limited to 1080p. But that's kind of, I mean, going 4K doesn't really add too much, except for the fact that you have better compression. You get a slightly better image quality, even viewing it at 1080p if I process it all in 4K. Oh, that reminds me, something I didn't exactly bring up, but I have started doing is I'm now recording and processing my videos in 24 frames per second instead of 30. That's also because I'm keeping the bitrate the same. Hopefully that'll be slightly better image quality for the movie section. It won't be as jarring going between sitting on the couch and in the movie. The frame rate's going to be stable between them, and also it's going to make editing sensors over nipples a lot easier, because you don't have to worry about, now this frame in the editor says it's covering, but then you process it and you put it on YouTube, and now if they pause it just the right moment, nipples. How long is your hair? Pretty dang long. Yeah, that's long. That's long. It's not as long as some, but it is nice. Farscape, congrats, Decker. Glad you made it through the storm safe. Going to try again. A chance to Return of the Living Dead review once you have cleared your backlog. Yes, Return of the Living Dead, the whole series, Return of the Living Dead. I mean, you got the Romero ones, you got the Night of the Living Dead series, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, all very kind of serious. There's some sillier parts to them, but Return of the Living Dead is kind of just off the wall right from the start, which is kind of my thing. It's like, we're a zombie movie and we're going to have some fun with it. We're not necessarily trying to scare you. We're trying to just have a good damn time, and we got these undead people, so let's make the most of it. Sing a song. That copyright. Ain't that copyright, Tara? Or maybe they're telling you to sing a song. That's my nose. That's that. Girl cat. What'd you? How old is your black kitty? Tara, I found her at the end of season 1. Like that September. So yeah. It was 5 years ago that I met Tara, but she was already fully grown then, and I thought she wasn't because she's so tiny. So I have no idea how old she is. Decker, you're very sexy, and I would rape you if you were next to me. Oh, okay. That's now in the live stream. Do you often use your cats as hats? Now they're a little too rambunctious for that. Face masks. Tara likes to volunteer for that one. I was going to do Critters. I'm not the only one who wants to know. Yes, a lot. That's a big request. I know if I do Critters, it's a movie series up my alley. It's in demand, so I was going to get a lot of views. So it's like, it's win-win. I'm going to enjoy myself. People are going to like watching it, and I'm going to get monetary compensation in forms of ad revenue. That's nice. Oh yeah. Also, speaking of monetary compensation, and ad revenue. The ad revenue is still a bit down. It's not as bad as immediately at the adpocalypse, but it's still not nearly where it was. So I'm trying something a little new now, and it's a bit of an update for that. It's hopefully minimal impact on the viewing experience, with a possible chance to mitigate some of the issues caused by the adpocalypse. That being Amazon affiliate links now in every movie review description. You can check the description. It'll have a link to almost all of them, except for some that might be against the terms of service to link to, like Playmate of the Apes. You have the link to purchase the movie on Amazon, and if you do, then I get like 5%. So a $10 movie, I get 50 cents, something. And if a few thousand people do that, then I become a rich son of a bitch. But yeah, that's the state of what I've done so far to attempt to do something. Okay. Crater Maker says, "Can you say my name 5 times in quick succession?" Crater Maker, Crater Maker, Crater Maker, Crater Maker, Crater Maker. Yes. Yes, I can. What recording software do you use to record your gaming videos? And if it costs money, how much? I use OBS, and no, so 0. It's a little finicky sometimes, but it gets the job done. Greetings, art thou aware that today being the 80th anniversary of the original novel The Hobbit, it was released within the UK during the 1937th year, and I prefer the 1970s. Scrolling. Okay. Okay, now do it 10 times. Crater Maker, 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 Crater Maker. I think that was 10. Okay. There, girl. Calm your cat ass down. Know of anyone in need of voice work? Not certain. Bexy Sexy Betsy, can you do a review of a god awful movie with the nostalgia critic, maybe The Incredible Hulk? I don't think I'm on the nostalgia critic's radar. I'm trying to work with him. I could see him like looking at me just as a number of 75,000 and be like, that's not worth it. I mean, I'm also certain he gets a lot of people requesting to work with him on many things. I just generally don't even think about that. Like, it doesn't really matter too much. He is the nostalgia critic. I am Deca Shadow, and I'm going to make the best of being Deca Shadow because it's what I'm good at. Come on, answer me, says Bull Giggity Gaming. I missed the question. Great. Starship Troopers Trader of Mars review. Yeah, I heard that that Angry Joe actually mentioned me, or at least linked me in the description. I don't know if he mentioned me in the review or not. I hadn't seen his review. I was a little busy. He did Starship Trooper Trader of Mars and mentioned that I had reviewed the whole rest of the Starship Troopers series, and I was like, oh, that's cool. A little shout out. That's nice. I haven't had that. Tara, you sexy beast. Daniel Mullen says, notice me. Okay. Review the Jaws franchise. That's also been a big request. Reese says, I fucked a sandwich today. Okay. Oh my god, we're at 179 watching now. I don't even know if that's what it peaked at, or there's a lot. I guess that's what happens when you have 75,000. Holy crap! I'm not used to seeing that many. What video games do you like? Personally, I like Nintendo games. I don't know, I grew up on Sega Genesis, so there's just this charm to Sega that followed through to the Dreamcast that kind of went away, never returned. Phantasy Star Online 2 is coming to the Nintendo Switch in Japan only. Geek Core says, I was frozen today. Oh god. Review Spawn the movie with Creepy. That's another reason why I want a Creepy here, because I know he'd be getting a lot of requests as well. Machiavelli says, can you please shout me out? I'm not sure if that counted in terms of doing shout outs. They generally don't really do too much. Like I said, I was mentioned in the description of an Angry Joe video, and Angry Joe's got like 2 million subscribers. Look for that day on the views and sub growth and stuff on the analytics of my channel. You can't find it. It whatever effect it had was not noticeable. Watching subscriber count go up on Social Blade. I do that sometimes. When it was moving along at like 5,000 a month, it was like I had that up, just looking at it like, oh, holy God, why is it going so fast? Now it's down to 3,000 a month, which is a lot more believable. So I don't have to constantly look at it, be like, but yeah, the summer of Freddy versus Jason and the release of the Friday the 13th game, just a lot of things coalesced to make some major boosts in views and stuff. And please do the Mad Max films. Razorfist said you should, but I did the Mad Max films before Razorfist. I don't know if Razorfist said it. I've sent Razorfist a couple of messages sometimes. He liked a couple of my tweets, but that's that's our relationship. Oh, and he commented on my the Lost World Jurassic Park review, telling me that I got it way wrong and I'm a fucking idiot in so many words. You know, but I did kind of phone that review in a few areas, and I'm like, yeah, I could have done that better. Not changing my opinion on it, but explaining myself better. I'm in school and I have to change for P. I'm always, oh God, scrolled away. Change for P. I'm always late because I have to change, pull away my clothes, put away my it book, my sketchbook, and tie my shoes. Help me. Okay. Velcro. Velcro and everything. Velcro in your bags. Rip. Put stuff in, take stuff out, close, Velcro on your shoes. Rip, take off, put on. There we go. Deco on the YouTube reactor. Is it okay to react to a few of your reviews? I don't have too much of an issue with it. There's the idea of how the reaction is done. I mean, React channels get a lot of grief for a lot of good reasons. Like if it's I mean, the Fine Brothers, as much crap as they got, the way they do reactions is very transformative. But there are a lot of React channels out there that will just stare at the video being played and not say anything, and that's where I'm like, that's not really okay. But at the same time, I'm not really going around searching for people who just, oh my God, I must copyright strike everyone, like my cat on their face. Just I'll let Tara loose on them. Okay, I'm really impressed by your growth. You show massive improvements in your style. It's always a pleasure to watch a review of yours because there's always something new you bring. By Dusty926. Thank you. I just. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Guess you're gonna have to watch The Incredible Bulk with Creepy or not. You do what you do. I still love you. One says React videos are just reviews with zero effort. I do riffs on the on Patreon, and a lot of times it's just straight first. I'm almost every time because I'm so pressed for time a lot of the time. But the riffs on Patreon are just the first time I watched a movie, and it's not really like riffing in a riff track style or a Mystery Science Theater 3000 style where you're cracking jokes at the things going on, as much as I'm just honestly reacting to the movie like, what the fuck is going on? Tara, what's that meow? Did you meow yourself hoarse while I was gone at my fiance's place? That's sad. You'll be okay, just don't meow too much. No, you gotta stop meowing and let your throat heal. Oh man. Been watching since Friday the 13th game came out, Jason playlist, and I've watched literally every video before that and since now. Not unless you've gone to my VidMe, Chris, because there are a few videos that are currently only available on VidMe because YouTube makes it such a pain in the ass to fight copyright claims. Okay. Oh, I get notifications from VidMe on my desktop, and I'm thinking I really should turn that up. 197. What is going on? Okay, I got a message from Conspired. Congrats on the subs. You should make me a mod of your stream since you are famous now. I'm thinking you should be on the stream, but that's just me. I just don't like the idea of sitting here by myself arguing with my cat. Yeah, it's an argument. You're yelling at me. Why are you yelling? Have you heard of another film reviewer named Brandon Tenold? Can't say that I have. Conspired one says I am. Now I don't mean like on the stream, like in the comments. I mean like on the stream, like on the stream, like you talk and you appear, and I can read comments and stuff, and we can talk about the comments being said. And Conspired, you an important member of the Deca Shadow family, because that any kind of thing that I'm involved with, I'm at the top. Haha. Hubris. Anyway. Tara, girl. Tara, jeez. Tara, here. Come on, girl. Just come on. Here we go. Oh. So, I just want to say thanks to the Endless Hour for the Endless Hours of Entertainment. I first found you through Hellraiser videos while I was looking for background noises to listen to while playing Final Fantasy XIV. Fair enough. How many cats do you have? Also, name your fans, please. Nick Ayers. Sorry. So much. 197. Why things moving so fast? Want to ask about the details, but also want to say that your views have been rather refreshing compared to the circle jerk bull commonly tossed around last year or so. Yeah, it's very frustrating, but I do also want to just personally, I'm just thinking, okay, let's just not talk about that. Let's not bring that up in everything, like ever, one way or the other. At this point, I'm just like, no. Can we just have a spot where we just don't? Some reprise, some rest. Let's talk about Conan the Barbarian. Hey. Turn on slow mode in chat, but then it's slow mode. Then I don't know what's going on. Oh, geez. Seen Plan 9 from Outer Space. I haven't actually seen Plan 9 from Outer Space. Now that I think about it. Also, oh yeah, I can send the Hangout like link directly to Conspired. There it is. You can shave my face. Christian Knox says shave your face. I don't, but my fiance likes the mustache. I actually started dating her around the same time I was growing it out for November, and I was like, yeah, this is just a thing. It's itchy as hell. I'm not gonna keep it though, because I gotta keep my face like for. I'm an internet personality. It's an important part of my brand. And she's like, I like it. You got to keep it. And I'm like, okay. But at that time, she wasn't fiance yet. She was just, I was dating her. It wasn't quite yet girlfriend when she said, keep the mustache, I think. It was a little bit after that. She said that we're officially boyfriend, girlfriend. And then a little bit after that, fiance. It's nice. It's nice. Doing any conventions anytime soon? Unfortunately not. I did a convention way back when I had about 2,000 subscribers, I think. It was interesting. Did a panel, had like 12 people show up to listen to it. It was nice. Met Linkara there. He actually said 12 people in your first panel is actually really good. So I'm like, oh, okay. Michael Wolf says, Decker, can I get some dating advice? I'm not sure if I'm the guy to ask, because, whoa, we got a super chat from Blue Room. Says, you almost look like Frank Zappa. I could work on that. I could look a little closer to it. I could cosplay as Frank Zappa. I'm sure that counts as a cosplay. But dating advice, I don't think I'm the guy to give out dating advice, because I didn't even have my first girlfriend until I was 22. And I've had, like, in my life, I've had 5 relationships. So, yeah. Deckerman, when are you and Creepy doing another crossover? Not certain. Creepy's been a very busy man lately. He's got his things going on with his channel, and it's doing pretty good. I've been like looking at my gaming channel's sub growth and looking at Creepy's channel. I'm like, it's gonna take it over. I'm gonna beat Creepy with my gaming channel. And then his channel started getting grows a lot faster recently. And I'm like, oh, good on him. But damn. Hey Decker, how many fingers am I holding up? 1. You got your finger over the left mouse button. Who would win, Mike Tyson or Miku Tyson? By Crater Maker. Miku Tyson. I I like the sound of that. Summer of Bruce Campbell. Oh, that'd be nice. But 1.5. Ron's Sweetie 5 says, "You're one of my favorite reviewers, smiley face." Oh. Have you seen the new Jeepers Creepers trailer? I've seen part of it quietly. Like I was scrolling through things and it popped up and I was like, oh, that's real. And then I didn't watch it. There's the thing about movie trailers for movies that I know I'm going to watch. I actually don't like watching the trailers for those movies because it's like, oh, you had me at the title. I'm going to definitely see that. I'm going to go see that now. It's like the same with Alien Covenants. A lot of people were saying, oh man, the trailers and everything, all the pre-release stuff is spoiling the whole movie before it comes out. And I'm like, I didn't watch any of it. I'm not reacting to the trailers. I'm not reviewing any of the trailers because I'm not watching them because I know I'm going to watch Alien Covenant as soon as it comes out. And I did. Decker, thoughts on the movie Jigsaw? Do you plan on seeing it? Oh, a $5 super chat. Well, would you review the Transformers films? Also, if you're on Discord, could you talk with people while on this? You could talk with people while on the stream. Just saying. I did cat. What's with the pause in my face? Transformers movies. I'm not so certain. I mean, I watched the first Transformers when it was new, but then I never felt any real desire to watch any other Transformers, like the Michael Bay Transformers. And I see Conspired is coming up in the corner. That's nice. We got some people. There was a question before the one about the Transformers, also Discord. I do have Discord, but I don't know how distracting it because we got over 200 people watching right now, and I'm thinking this chat is going, and I'm like, holy crap! And I'm just wondering how. Yes, Tara, that's nice. That's very nice. It's okay. Conspired's in the corner there. It sounded really squeaky. I have no idea what's going on. Something's seriously up because it is like playing whatever. I think what's happening is like Google is catching what you're saying and then playing the clip really fast for some inexplicable reason because you sound mouse and like a mouse on crack. You sound like a mouse on crack. It does not make sense, but that's the packet information is just going. I don't know. It doesn't. It's creepy hacking the stream. That was Conspired and Google messing with him. Cat sounds pissed. Oh yes, Nick Ayers says my cat sounds pissed, and she does. Yeah, there. Now she's just purring. Now she's just like lying here in my lap and enjoying. Summer of Michael Bay. Oh yeah, I can hear you now, Conspired. Nice. Summer of Michael Bay films, explosions for days. That's true. I do like explosions, and he does have explosions. And a lot of times, and there are times like with Friday the 13th movies, I didn't watch the whole series before doing the Summer of Freddy vs. Jason. I had seen pretty much all of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies already, and I enjoyed those. But I didn't think too highly of the Friday the 13th films, even though I hadn't seen them, because I had this idea about it just kind of being the same thing again and again. And I was a little concerned about that being too samey from one to another, which is why it became a Summer of Freddy versus Jason. I was going to mitigate it being the same thing over and over by having it mixed up a bit. But movies actually were a lot more different than I realized. And I'm thinking that could be the same with the Transformers. I imagine that they're probably very similar, but at the same time, I could find something I enjoy. I could find the differences, spot the differences, and, you know, it could be interesting to go over the Transformers movies. Now, what was the guy who didn't pay me $5 to ask the question? What did he ask again? I can't remember. Oh, the dating advice? No, that was before. That was the one before the initial person paid me $10. Ah, crap. Conspired. Okay, are you able to chime in?
Yeah, is it working? Should be right.
Oh yeah, it's working.
Good. Right, what were you talking about? The Transformers and stuff.
Yeah, the chat's going so fast still. Say name backwards, says Jason Voorhees. My name or your name? Because C. Hornosage. Please review the Final Destination series. That's an interesting. I think I only saw half of the first movie. It's like I saw the guy get his tub just fucking, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's so sad. He really just was totally." And I was like, "Wow, this guy's family's a bunch of assholes." Never mind this.
Seem to be asking about the what's it? That new It movie.
Oh yeah, the thing is, Hurricane Harvey came through and absolutely flooded my part of the state and a lot of other parts of this state. Like half of the population of Texas was in areas affected by Hurricane Harvey. And so, 50-50 chance I was in it, so I was in it. And the theaters in this area were completely flooded. They have to renovate the crap out of them. They got to bring in all new seating and stuff and I have no idea what other equipment they got to replace. And of course, they got to go through and make sure there's no black mold growth. Do you think Killer Clowns 2 will ever happen? Also, shout out to Jason Brost. Please, I'm going to keep trying. LOL. Jason Brost! And yes, I do think Killer Clowns 2 will happen because there are too many people who have a lot of influence in the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. What's the word I'm looking for? Not franchise, because there's only one. Intellectual property. There we go. There are too many people who are very influential in that who really want it to happen. So it is going to happen. Don't know when, don't know how, but it will. Or it's going to be in development hell until like everyone's just old and gray, and they'll be like, well, dang it. But even then, I think it'd probably come out in the form of a novel, at least.
Do you reckon they'll have the new album over it that you're talking about? The
new album? I'm missing stuff. Oh.
No, you're talking ages ago about the Killer Clowns thing, and they were redoing the track or something.
Need to do a summer of Decker Shadow's favorite movies. Huh? I get notifications of things. What is this? Oh, someone wants to send me a message on Instagram. Okay, just got a $5 pledge on Patreon. That's very nice. Everyone's being so nice today. I hope to get caught up on the reviews. Like I said, the Terminator 2 review is scripted already. I got it. The comment. Okay, can you do a bedroom moan? Bedroom moan. Oh, I could do a bedroom moan. Conspired, your turn.
That was quite a moan. I don't do those sort of things. Right?
Terry, why you just sit next to me and meow at me? You want to play Switch? But you don't got thumbs.
They want you to do the Freddy Krueger voice, Decker.
Freddy Krueger voice. Oh, it's been so long. I'm just trying to think. I mean, you gotta have the line that you can just remember how it sounds in your head and just bring that out. It's prime time, bitch. That's not quite it.
That's stupid.
First, they tried burning me. I can't actually remember how the order went. It wasn't correct anyway. But I still keep coming.
Bitch.
Just has a nervous tick every once in a while. Bitch!
Yeah.
Please check out Stitched Together Pics. He's on YouTube. At least write down to check this awesome dude. Stitched Together Pics. Stitched Together Pics. Stitched Together Pics. Gotta write it down. Okay. Now, come on. Stitch together pics. There we go. Yes, my pen is a bullet. Or a cartridge. Yeah. Either way. Would you ever review the Deadpool movie at some point? That's an idea. I'd want to do a few more superhero movies before doing Deadpool, because Deadpool is a kind of, internally satirical. So
Deadpool's epic. I love it.
So you kind of have to be more aware of how comic book movies work to really get Deadpool. Like, if you're just coming in like, I don't watch too many comic book movies, so I'm thinking like I need to personally, in order to do it justice, because I know it's a bit meta. Because it's pretty much all the Death Race movies have that one same actor looked really young, besides Death Race 2000. One same actor looked really young. Oh yeah. The one who played Lists. I can't remember his name. But yeah, he was in all the ones other than, of course, the original Death Race 2000. But there's also Death Race 2050. Was that a recent thing? Did it come out? I can't remember. There's some rumblings about it. Review Batman movies. That's an idea. Batman is comic book. Batman is dark. He's the Dark Knight.
What do you think of them remaking the Saw series, Jigsaw?
I just remember every single time every single Saw movie came out, every time they said, "This is the last one."
Yeah.
So let me ask, in the remake, is that the last one?
The last one was number 7. Yeah, that was.
No, I mean, is it? Are they saying it's going to be the last one? It would be hard to see that on a reboot movie.
From what I've seen, it looks like a copycat doing it, because it's called Jigsaw and there's like laser beams and shit like that now. It's like getting all high tech and stuff.
Oh, yeah. But one of the appeals of Saw was the whole visceral thing to it. It wasn't just that we had the shitty low tech stuff to work with. No, so that shitty low tech stuff is easy to understand. That stuff will hurt when it goes in you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The people are right. This isn't a remake. It's like a new beginning of it, and
it's like Friday the 13th Part 5.
Yeah. Well, it's sort of like, it's meant to be more comedy. This one, like they said, it's going to have a lighter feel to it. It's not going to be as dark as the others or something, which sort of disappoints me. But
so it's like Friday the 13th Part 6.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Start running out of ideas. I'm going to change it up.
Review the Halloween series, says Oscar Martinez, in full caps with a lot of exclamation points. A lot of exclamation points. Nicholas Sereni says, "Oh my God, I love your work." Matter Crafter, do you have a favorite animated movie? I think that would have to go to. And the first one that comes to mind is Knocking on Heaven's Door, the Cowboy Bebop movie. In Japan, it was subtitled Knocking on Heaven's Door. Got that before they dubbed it. I watched that in Japanese. I was like, yay. Maybe because I look very much like the bad guy in that movie. I could just dye my hair black, and there I am in the movie, fucking everyone's day up.
I thought you'd like that Akira movie as well.
It's Jigsaw's son/daughter, so it's a sequel/reboot. Oh, it's your favorite scene in Freddy versus Jason? And
I'd say when Jason's in the dream. That's my favorite.
I liked when Freddy was, in the dream version of Crystal Lake, just cracking jokes. It was very short, but that was a really enjoyable part for me.
The beginning was heaps good as well, when he's just talking at the beginning. I reckon that's it.
Decker, how long did it take you to grow your hair? I think I've been growing it since I was it 14 or 15? But, hair only grows so long, then it falls out. You lose 70 hairs a day. When people have short hair, they don't realize this too often because you don't really notice this tiny short hair just kind of fall off and get lost in the carpet. I lose a hair. It's very noticeable. I take a shower and got to pull the hairs out of the brush after I'm done brushing. Okay. Cody says, "Motherfucker, I gotta do some shit first. Keep the ball rolling for a sec."
Codemaster.
But trust this device to get messages from your other device. But I got stories too, says Cody. That's awesome. What do you prefer personally, Freddy or Jason? I like Freddy's attitude, but Jason just has a presence. Like, I mean, Freddy has a presence too, but I mean, Jason doesn't have to taunt you for you to know you're fucked.
Exactly. Like, yeah, Freddy's got the talk that has to back it up, where Jason just has to give you that look, Matt.
Night of the Day one says, "Hey, Big Man, what's your favorite D&D class?" Favorite D&D class? Oh, I mean, it's more just like as characters I like playing. I enjoy certain characters that fit into certain classes better. Though, interestingly enough, I do have a character of Decker that I had from before. Like, I don't really think of that as Decker. Like, Decker is just me now. Okay, Drayden says for $10, "You're awesome. Keep up the great work." That's very nice.
That is very nice.
Oh,
Not keep up the good work, keep up the great work.
And the super chats are reminding me of the various monetization options that I've opted into on VidMe and what have you. Like, on VidMe, you can tip a video if you personally like it. They also have subscriptions which work kind of like Patreon with the monthly thing. And you can make certain videos subscriber only. And now they actually did set it up so you can have different levels of it as well. GeoBoss says, "I exist." LOL. Nicholas Serini says, "The internet personality with the best hair." Okay, he didn't say that last part. I added it. Tara, stop biting my feet. Jeez. Yeah, Tara. Yeah, you can be on my lap.
Go on.
What is your opinion on Waterworld? I haven't seen it in a long time. As I remember seeing it when it was new, though, and I didn't know everyone hated it. I thought it was a little boring, but that was about it. And, you know, being boring is a bad thing for a movie. But, I mean, it wasn't terribly boring. It was just like there were some really slow parts to it, as I remember. Whereas Koban is downstairs. Koban has to be on a diet because he has pigged out on cat
he's grown
food.
to 3 meters too.
He kept jumping into the cat food bags, eating the cat food, just gorging on cat food. Well, what other foods are you going to gorge on? But yeah, so he's not allowed in Tara's room anymore because he keeps running right to Tara's food bowl and just yum yum. I haven't seen Dog Soldiers. No, not yet. That's something that people have been requesting for years. You claim to have the best hair, but I think Alpha Omega Sin could give you a run for your money, says the Freaky Fanatic.
Challenge accepted.
I'm gonna have to do a hair duel with Alpha Omega Sin like I did with Creepy. Actually, we're gonna have a hair battle royale. Get Alpha Omega Sin in there with Creepy and me, and let's find some other long-haired YouTubers. There's a lot of long-haired YouTubers, aren't there?
I'm trying to think of some.
I'm thinking like Heavy Metal Jesus.
Heavy Metal Jesus.
If I'm remembering that right. Have you seen Hardcore Henry? If so, would you do a review? Well, I don't have to have seen it already in order to do a review. That was something that people saying it's entirely from first person. I'm wondering exactly how well that works. I'm also a little worried that I might get a little sick because I do suffer from motion sickness. And in the Summer of the Asylum, oh god. But yeah, in the Asylum movie Alien Origin, I did have to stop that movie several times in order to just walk away and calm my stomach down. Shadow, will you review Autopsy of Jane Doe? It's a very, 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 very good film. Probably one of the best horror films you ever see. Well, that's quite a recommendation. Christopher Williams says, "Do the other Hatchet movies!" Zed Bruce says $10. Woo. This is where my student refund goes, and it's a damn good cause. Love your work, man. Congrats on 75K. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow. People are nice. Very nice.
Well, yeah. I'm surprised.
Yeah, Cody says he's coming soon. So I'm wondering how soon is. It'd be nice.
Well,
He's got stories, he says. I have some stories, too. I had a weird experience this morning. Does anyone want to hear about my weird experience?
Yep, let's do it.
Well, you see, yesterday I did a little poll. I was like, okay, should I go home and get some work done, or should I stay with my fiance and party? And I did that as a Twitter poll. And there was a little over 100 votes, and stick with your fiance and party won by like 71 or 72%. Now, the whole time I was continuing to work on the next review script anyway. But yeah, I stuck there for the night, and we got some beers. And we were drinking beers, and it was nice. And we stayed up a little later than we should, drinking beer. And then conked out. And then every few minutes I had to get up for one thing or another, because there's this, this going off, that going off, then that's that. Oh, geez.
I was going to say, what the beer, she flows, mate. Once it starts flowing, you can't stop that.
And then at like 6 in the morning, after I had a good 3 hours of not really good sleep, at about 6 in the morning, her cat starts puking.
Oh, good.
Cody, you're here. Good to see you. By the way, you're in the middle of a story.
I
You're
know.
going to love it, because you missed the setup, but you're getting right to the payoff, so you're going to love it.
Exactly what I love.
6 in the morning.
Fucking skits cunts.
6 in the morning, her cat starts puking, and just does it 3 times in a row to make sure that I can't ignore it and just go back to sleep, because I was that tired. I was like, I'll clean it later.
Oh man, it's my kind of corn.
So then I get up, clean it, and then I'm like, okay, now I'm awake and I'm too frustrated. I can't get back to sleep. So I'll go to I went to the store, bought some stuff, came home, put it down, and then I'm sitting there and I'm just like, what do I do now? She's still asleep. I'm too messed up to do any work. I can't go home. I got this, that, and this. And then I hear a knock at the door. So I get up, I go answer the door. There's 2 guys. And they're like, hey, we're here to speak with her. And I'm like, well, why? So it's because we're just checking up with this thing with that. I'm like, okay.
That sounds a bit soft.
So I let the 2 guys in, I close the door, and I sit down at the end of the couch, and she's sleeping on the couch because the place flooded in the bedroom is black mold and is all kinds of fucked up. But she's sleeping on the couch, and I'm sitting on the end of the couch. And the 2 guys that come in and start talking to her, and they're talking to her about her socialization not being quite on point, and she needs to socialize like a little bit better with this and that. Like she's not being social enough. And I'm thinking, I'm marrying this woman. Don't you even know who the fuck I am? So she's just trying to sleep, and she's getting pissed off at this. So I'm like, hey guys, now's not really a good time. Just another time. And they're like, okay. And then they fade out of existence.
That was the Men in Black. You fucking watch out.
And I'm like,
what are you talking about?
What the fuck just happened? So I get up and I go out to the door, and I look through the peephole, and I see them still standing outside the door. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
Did you get LSD and not tell me? You really
I was just that exhausted and sleep deprived. I was dreaming all the way. Something, I don't know. But I sat down on the couch, and I'm like, whatever. I have no idea what the hell that was. And I'm trying to like talk it over with my fiance. I'm talking to her. And she's talking back. And then every once in a while, I'll realize, oh, $2 from Katrina Anderson. Love you. Please do Warwick Davies, Willow, and Leprechaun. Leprechaun's been a big request, but Willow would be a nice thing. Willow would be fun. It's a bit of a change of pace, but it's more. It's fantasy.
Oh, damn, I remember that. I actually remember that.
I just yeah, war would be a lot of fun.
So I'm sitting there and I'm talking with her, and every once in a while I'll realize that I haven't been moving my mouth, and she's still asleep. And it's like, this is all, I'm dreaming this conversation, and I'm just sitting up still awake for the dream.
What
So
kind
this
of
happened like 2 or 3 more times, and then I was like, okay, fuck it. I just laid down next to her on the couch.
That sounds like some
I got some
hardcore
proper
lucid
sleep.
dreaming to me.
Slept till 1:30 in the afternoon.
that would break my reality. That would break my reality pretty quick, I think.
But it's the people fading out of existence in the living room. That's the part where I was like, something's wrong here.
I'm telling you, man. You have, like, you're part of some weird government project where they fucking put, instead of giving the woman actual food for the umbilical cord, you just got fed acid, like, all day.
Just hook it to my veins.
Has to be.
I mean, when dream, that's the, I've had things like that kind of happen with night terrors before, like where you see a figure that's not really there. Where
Sounds like a brain
I saw a
tumor.
huge spider on the ceiling, like not enormous, not like monster size, pretty big, like tarantula fucking size spider on the ceiling.
That's a big spider.
I got up, I turned on the light, staring at it, and it faded out of existence. So yeah.
Fucking hell, you at the beach, Cody? What the hell was that?
Butthurt says, "Give us a shout out."
There you go.
Cody, Conspired, I expect you to give Butthurts a shout out.
Butthurts, shout out now, commenced.
But I want you to know something. Your name.
Eddie Herta is asking
of everybody that I've ever known.
Potential of reviewing the Child's Play series, Chucky movies.
Those are
really fun. You got one from all of us. There you go.
Yeah. That's my nose.
Do the Child's Play series, and there's going to be a lot of jokes that are fucking. It's like, all right,
seen the new It movie. Still no. I have to get to a theater that is not currently closed.
I watched it.
The Freaky Fanatic says, I used to suffer from night terrors a lot when I was a kid. Still do from time to time. Yeah, I had it was worse in my teen. It was worst, I think, in my teens. Like something, I don't know if it's like when the hormone balance gets out of whack and stuff. Your brain is just like, what's going on? I don't know. I guess there's this weird shadow guy with glowy eyes trying to kill you.
Be afraid.
That's the shadow people, man.
Geek Chorus says for $2, what about a summer of Hannibal Lecter movies? I don't know if there's enough Hannibal Lecter movies for a whole summer. I know there's quite a few of them now.
There's enough Hannibal Lecter stuff to like fill out some months of the summer, but I don't think.
But I mean, I could do a serious series on it. It could make a nice Thanksgiving November special.
The Royal Flush 1778 says, "Can I be your intern?"
Fenrides says, just finished seeing the new Kingmen movie. Did you say your favorite movie? I did not say my favorite. Actually, I think it's hard because it's like Phantom of the Paradise. It's kind of what sits as the favorite in my mind because I was raised on that movie. It means something to me. But the voices was also really good. PS4 Upkilla says $2.
I was going to say
very informative.
They forgot the message part of that super chat. Thanks anyway. Miguel Menendez says, "Do you like War of the Worlds?" Haven't actually seen. Like I've heard the parts of the radio play that everyone's heard. But I haven't really seen War of the Worlds outside of the Asylum crap. So I should see War of the Worlds to get the good thing. Why is that evil black cat trying to lick your teeth? She knows they're screwed up and she's trying to help.
Trying to make them better.
My good girl. Oh yeah, that reminds me. My other 5 teeth here, they were supposed to be ripped out by now. In fact, actually they could have been ripped out by now. But they were like, hey, we got like we're going to reschedule your extraction. How's tomorrow morning at 7:30 or so? And I was like, that's really soon. And I have some work I'm trying to do that having to have that happen right now is going to really interrupt this. Like, you heal relatively quickly from tooth extractions for being able to sit and talk. But within the first 3 days, it's still a bit of an iffy situation. And I needed those 3 days for recording reviews. I'm like,
You're being nice. It's like a fucking condom with spikes on the inside of it, and you're fucking a wildebeest.
Okay.
The pain hurts. It hurts bad.
Chris Ricky says, how long to write a script? That really depends on the movie and also if Cody's around to keep me focused.
You know, I mean, I try, and then life tries to kill me. I have stories about that. We'll tell those later.
That's the summer of Michael Myers says, I was just surfing through YouTube, minding my own business, until I see out of nowhere Deck of Shadows doing a live stream.
Yeah.
But Hurt asks, head before or after sex?
Head before or after sex? Before if you're going to go multiple times, after if you've been going for multiple hours.
How about during?
That's called the 69.
When will you review Hatchet 2? Probably not soon enough. Probably by the time people come to my door with hatchets. And I'm like, oh, I get the hint.
Do you like The Shining? Here's Connie.
Here's Decker.
Hey, Decker, you should do a head slap montage video. That could be an interesting little supercut.
I'm surprised you don't have a hand mark in your forehead.
I kind of do. You see it in the 4K after I do. It comes out a lot clearer now on the new camera. People are like, oh, Jesus, Decker, you really slap yourself. I'm like, yeah.
Was it like 4K or something?
You know what my favorite one was? It was when you slapped yourself so hard and you fucking actually got hurt. He fucking slapped himself right in the middle of the forehead and then went, ow!
That would be funny actually, because it never hurts him. So just to see it hurt, like him stop for a second, ow! That would be pretty good.
Okay, Creepy was in a game. He says, "Sorry, I missed it. So I'm like, what's going on? If you want to hop in,
yeah, get Creepy in it. I want to meet that dude.
That'd be nice.
I'm cutting my hair. Don't worry about it.
Okay, Knights of Badassdom review. Going to maybe what's Knights of Badassdom?
Knights
of Badassdom. I've heard about that.
Yeah, I've seen that. Like, Jaden Corkhill says, "I want to be acknowledged."
You're acknowledged.
Jaden Corkhill, mate.
Ask and ye shall receive, comrade.
The King of Tigers says, "I dare you to read Decker Cross Creepy fan fiction live." That'd be best with Creepy.
I want Creepy to read it exclusive.
Randy Brent says, "Hey Decker, my internet
With your part
just shit itself, so you may have answered, but why didn't you do a Best Nightmare on Elm Street Kills video?" That's a good question. Katrina Anderson says, for $2, have you ever thought about doing the Phantasm series? Yes, I actually got Phantasm 2 on DVD a long time ago, and the idea's been swirling around since then, but I kind of was thinking I could get the rest.
Commander Wolf says do a flip. Hair flip.
That kind of flip. I can do that. That's at the local Burger King. The one lady manager there actually, like every time I walk in, she's like, "Do it," and I gotta flip my hair for her. I'm trying to remember. One person asked something a little earlier than Nightmare on Elm Street Kills video. Why haven't I done a top Nightmare on Elm Street Kills video? That's a damn good question. I should do that.
I think if we just didn't, you just didn't have the idea. I'm not sure. I didn't think of it either.
Oh, we did the top 13 Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Top 10 or what's a good dream number?
A good dream number?
How many normally count? Like until
13?
How about we do like 15?
That works. There's a lot of kills.
I like having 20-minute videos. It's a thing. When the top 10 videos they're like, it's like 14 minutes. And I know it's a top 10 video. It doesn't have to go, but I'm still like,
Decker was the original motherfucker who was making sure it got past it.
Jacob
There's
Devoid is saying top 7. That'd be a very short video, but it would make 10 minutes. It would get those 10-minute ad revenue dollars. I have actually surprised you haven't heard of Knights of That Ass Tim Decker. It's right up your alley for review. Eddie Herta says, I've seen Annabelle, Alien Covenant, and It.
You just don't want to sleep, do you?
Freaky Fanatic says, what is your name? What is your quest? What is your favorite color? Least favorite minority group.
You know what? Those Mongolians need to get back to their own fucking shit.
Yeah.
God, that's just walking into that one.
What were the there's that pygmy tribe.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
What the tribe is
I just wish we had
Todd review.
I wish
Decker
we
Do
had
the Descent.
so you could have said the blacks.
Decker October Marathon, Halloween movie marathon. Halloween needs a lot more than just October. Holy God, does Halloween need a lot more than October?
Let's have a year for it.
Decker Shado will do a review of Battle Dogs. I'm Dog Soldiers has definitely been ingrained into my mind. Battle Dogs, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna forget that.
Someone dares you to do Decker and creepy fan fiction live.
Oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah, especially if Creepy would join.
Oh God, that would be interesting.
Did I? Yeah, I sent him the link already.
I'm just waiting for it. I'm telling you, I want Creepy to do Decker's parts and Decker to do Creepy's parts, and that's what's gonna make this sound fucking hilarious.
Is that Creepy messaging back? Is he? There's a new message.
Oh God, and when I saw that you did the Summer of Arnold Schwarzenegger,
I already made plans. Sorry.
Make new plans. Fuck your plans. You're not Hannibal. Your plan isn't gonna come together. Come here.
I will cry for you. I'm gonna cry for Creepy now. It's okay, Terry. It's okay. What is your favorite Friday the 13th movie and Godzilla movie? That's easy.
Bone says do the movie Rats Night of Terror.
That's James Sella asking that. The favorite Friday the 13th movie would be Part 7, The New Blood. And favorite Godzilla movie would be Final Wars.
Nice.
Do more of that alien biology, but with other alien species. Oh.
Daryl likes it. Daryl likes it a lot.
Let's see. Where is the Decker Shado W with a W? Oh, okay. The double Decker Shado with a W.
Double.
We need to bring him back.
It's funny though. It's like I actually like. I had been doing some kind of split screen second person that was still just me since season 1, because when you do internet videos, you need to be self-sufficient, and it's always easiest to do multiple person skits with just yourself than it is to find someone who's willing to do it with you.
Terry isn't going to do it.
So, there was always the idea with you have the dark review, the dark version, the evil version. There's Darkiplier, an antiseptic.
And seriously, I saw that just last night. Darkiplier. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, and they have the joke in the Darkiplier versus antiseptic video where everyone has their dark version coming out. So I had since then I had the idea of my second version. He's Decker Shado with a W.
Not evil or anything, just has a W.
Decker Wado?
We ever do novel reviews, like for the Alien vs. Predator
Decker
novels. Novel reviews would be interesting. I do like reading and stuff, but the visual aspect, that would be kind of hard to do. I want to have some way to keep it visually stimulating while at the same time. Like I can read through a novel, and I like reading out loud and doing so. You've seen me talk about anime titties.
See, you got a good voice for it, Decker.
Yeah. I picture Evil Decker as bald. Oh god. But I already got the goatee, so I'm already Evil Decker.
No, Evil Decker just has a really good haircut. It's like really nice and parted.
Really nice and trim.
Go Decker, so I can go.
Wait, if there's you should buy a bald cap, Decker. And just that should be your other one. Just like
I think Creepy's taking offense to me saying I'll cry for you. I didn't mean it that way.
Jesus.
He's like, I have the flu, and one of this happened, that has like, okay. Andy Shumshkin says money really does equal speech. Citizens United for $2.
One says congrats on your 75k as well.
Shumshkin, Andy Shumshkin.
Freddy Krueger glove. Put it
not
on.
Shmushkin. Whoa, Tara. Whoa.
She was surprised.
She just knocked everything down. Yeah. It's okay, girly cat.
Cheese dislocated his shoulder again.
Freddy glove, put it on, please. It ripped a little on the thing. I was trying to pull it on, but since it had the big open palm part, it wasn't too much holding on that. So just pulling on the ends like that actually ripped it. Tara,
someone says, what is your power level? That makes me think, if you were a Super Saiyan, would your hair grow longer?
It certainly go blonder. Any chance for some Decker Shadow shirts? I've been trying to figure out how to, because of the ad boycotts, especially. The ad apocalypse is like ad revenue. It's not as bad as it was right when it happened, but it's still not looking that great. So I've been trying to figure out methods of merchandising, and me and Creepy got the Creepy Shadow merchandise shop that no one ever bought anything from, so that I haven't been linking that in the videos though, so I can't really blame anything. I was looking at Redbubble and stuff like that, trying to figure out what is your power? Leave. And
yep, that's what I was saying. If you went Super Saiyan.
If they made a Jason versus Michael movie, would you watch it? Like Michael Jackson? Hell yeah.
Michael Jackson. That would be
see, like Voorhees coming out of the legs, ripping the mask all broken and scarred. He's got the ribs showing and stuff. He's still got the big ass machete with like someone's head attached to it. And then it just kind of pans back, and you just see a single white glove covered in sequins.
No, that'd be a good battle, because every part you cut off, the cunt would just still keep going, because they're all, pig meat or something. I'm sorry, that was...
The more battle damaged he gets, the more white Michael Jackson gets.
It's just a fucking...
Commander Wolf says, as Mel Brooks, merchandising.
It's important.
Jackson's sparkle glove shines lasers. Oh god, watch that.
It's just such a... It's frustrating trying to think of how to do that. It was nice when it was just like, hey, ad revenue, that works, that does it, boom. Then it's like, actually, no, it doesn't. And then there's all the articles that come out saying, you don't have to worry because your favorite YouTubers already make most of their money through other means. No, I don't! No!
I hate that reasoning so much. Let me just tell you how you're actually making your money. Fuck you.
The Decker, would you consider a Decker Shadow action figure?
Decker Shadow action figure? Now, that would be expensive to produce, but it would be interesting.
Unless
But we're still... Cody and Conspired, you probably know about this. I think I talked to you about it already. Where it was...
It was texty. It was texting.
Oop.
Texting Creepy about how he has the flu and he's been using his mucus as lubrication.
No.
You need one of those dolls that grows its hair and you can cut it or something.
Fucking Barbie doll.
It needs something like that. You need to be able to just keep growing the hair, so you've got an epic Decker when it's like down to past his legs and stuff.
God damn, I'm trying to...
I don't know of like an image of one of those little Barbie doll stand things where you can cut the hair and just like super long curly hair. Give him a mohawk.
Okay.
No, that's the thing.
That's not a $2 thing, because then I missed it. Okay.
It's one of those
Jesus. I
play
didn't have
games that just throws the head.
Decker,
Have
tee
you
up.
played Dead by Daylight game for PC yet, Decker? I have it for PC. Jimmy the Freak in Nitro TV, he got it for me, and we were supposed to play together, and I never played it. Oops. Jumpy Killer QX says ass.
Titties. Ass, and titties. Ass and titties.
Any
Ass.
Sasora Spellshield says any older Luc Besson movies you're fond of. I'm trying to figure out who Luc Besson is.
Luc Besson.
Luc Besson?
Luc Besson.
Butthurts is asking favorite position.
Well, I'm short, so doggy.
See, I like the one where you just like lean back, put them on.
I want to see what your kind of porn would look like. I'm really interested in that.
Oh, good.
John Caravites asks, really curious if you've seen Shin Godzilla, and no, I have not yet. I need to. Okay, Akia Watchtel says for $5, Cody should tell Decker of the edible forest.
So,
Man,
like,
that
you
sounds
want to
good.
talk about the magic mushrooms, the pot brownies, the different shit. Like I can just start going into the different candies and cookies and tincture, all that shit.
All I gotta do is not get enough sleep, and I have the most amazing experiences.
All I got to do is drink Woodstock and burn.
I created two people in my mind.
See, Decker,
They
that's fine.
had
Now,
clothes and outfits that were not like my own.
I'm gonna have to tell you, don't take LSD, don't take acid, don't drop acid, don't do that to yourself. You're gonna
Actually, that's a good question. Thank you for showing me Chud. Is Chud the same thing? Like, I know it's a different movie, but is that the same thing that is out of It? The what is it? Ceremony of Chud or something? I don't know.
No, I don't think. Are you talking about the one?
Decker, hey, over here, what's your favorite movie this year?
It's not the same thing. I'm trying to remember what you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. Oh, Homecoming. Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Oh,
So
That's a
far,
good
the
movie.
movies I've seen this year that have come out this year, that would be my favorite.
Yeah, that is a good movie. I like it.
that is a really good movie.
Uh,
It got really.
now,
Oh,
where
I
you
got
look like a
forgotten
porn star, does that
already.
mean
Oh,
that
man,
you are
I don't-
finally moving on to porn reviews and maybe even a career?
Probably
I've
a
done
lot of
porn
porn.
reviews in the past. Not like porn that's serious porn that's trying to be like comedic porn. It's the comedy part that they absolutely fail on, and they desperately need the porn to try and make it work, but it doesn't.
Porn stories are gold, man.
I've always liked
Andy Schmushkin says, "We all float down here."
You float too.
Jason Voorhees says, "Review Split, please." Or Spit, I don't know. Split, SPLT.
Split. I
uh,
think I know what movie he's talking. Is it a movie?
I think so.
I remember that name. That's why.
Dadpool says, "The internet personality with a porn addiction." That's all of them, isn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm not
say,
weird. I'm not weird.
if you
They
think
just
Decker-
don't admit it. They
Hold on.
Beep,
Decker
beep, Decker, beep, beep.
Hold on. Decker reviews horror movies for a living. That's one kind of porn. What kind of porn do you think Minecraft Let's Players are fucking watching?
Oh, no, I don't want to.
Let's take a minute here, guys. Maybe wrong live stream.
Butthead says horse cum. Oh, fucking thanks for that.
Okay, the Royal Flush 1778 says skinny dudes always pack serious tube steakage. It's not wrong. Block porn says Sigma 6. It says Sigma with a 4 instead of an A. 666.
Okay then.
And Tactical
Let
Tarka
go
says,
from-
"Damn, Cody, you got no chill." And for
I got-
$5, Acula Wachtel says, "So, Cody lives close enough to me that if you need me to slap him, I'll happily do that."
Wait a minute. Shay! Hey! Motherfucker! You're saying my friend's name wrong, you asshat.
I pronounce everyone's name wrong. That's where we got Chris Pratt from.
Wait, you know that?
I couldn't pronounce Chris Pratt right.
He fucking messed it up so many times in a row. It was the best thing I've ever seen.
Randy Brent, I have seen Shrooms. That is a good movie.
Okay.
You can only watch it once. though.
Jaden Corkill asks, "What's your favorite summer special?" Answer me. And I really liked the summer of Freddy versus Jason. Oh man, that was such a fun summer. Summer of Sylvester
That was.
Stallone, also really good. Summer of Hellraiser, that's like in between the Planet of the Apes. Then Seagal goes towards the bottom. Schwarzenegger's not over yet, so I can't really say where it ranks. But like Seagal, I'd say is like that's like worst kind of summer, in
It
my
was still
opinion.
good. I liked a lot of the reviews out of it.
Still, I like the Seagal, how he's just untouchable.
Cat dentist.
She's gonna work on your dental, man.
Oh.
Dental Shadow.
Andy Smushkin says the internet personality with the worst pronunciation, and that could be an ironic thing. I just
Better not take things for granted.
and Nerdy Thug's here. He says, "Damn the cat." Nerdy Thug could join us.
Nerdy Thug.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know if Nerdy Thug wants to join us.
I don't care. Make him.
We could make him.
We've almost got the whole crew in here then, mate.
Yeah,
Be crazy.
it'd be interesting if Nerdy Thug joins us. It's a 75K special. And no one here knows who Nerdy Thug is unless they also follow the gaming channel. And since the gaming channel only has like 5,000 subscribers, that's a very low chance.
That's a lot more than me.
That's 5,000. They have to know him. All the different podcasts he's been on. The fuck?
He's not on Skype.
Fix this.
He's on Discord.
You stop that.
Boop. I just sent him the Hangout link.
Good.
Okay. Nerdy Thug says, "You stop that." Do you prefer the Alien theatrical cut or director's cut? Please tell me, Decker. I have to know. For Alien, I prefer theatrical. I mean, there's a lot of interesting stuff that comes in with the director's cut with the ovomorphs.
Overmore.
But- Yeah, when they turn from a person to an egg, and there's a very interesting biology that could have spawned from that, but that's technically not canon.
Technically.
It's a good idea, though, isn't it? Like, it's good. It seems like the xenomorph. If it had no
this is
other
fucking
way to
weird.
do it, it'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
good to.
And
There-
in Aliens, I prefer the theatrical cut as well because some of the extra scenes I don't think really help too much. But in Alien 3, I like the special edition director's cut.
Yeah.
Because
Where does that sit?
I think that the theatrical version really fell flat in a lot of areas.
Alien Covenant was poo, but there is a bigger meaning behind it. which
And
I'm
in Alien Resurrection, I'd say theatrical because the special edition extra scenes just made it more cringe.
What the cuck is this, mate?
It was.
Oh,
I'm
no.
having a live stream. It's a celebration. 75,000 subscribers. on
Man, you know
May-
my black ass can't count that high.
Dick is famous now, man. Come on.
We're getting all our friends in here except for Creepy because he's very busy.
How about you do the summer of Vin Diesel?
Vin Diesel. Right?
I'm joking. Don't do that shit.
Triple X.
Okay, Decker, what are your thoughts on the current states with that guy with the glasses? Well, I don't have thoughts on that because I haven't really followed them for ages. Like I would watch them a lot early on, and then I started doing this, and this took up a lot of time. Watched them a little bit here and there, and yeah, I applied a couple times, got rejected every time, and then I was like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I like doing what I'm doing, and then I kind of just stopped watching because I started only watching for the Nostalgia Critic, and his style morphed quite a lot these days. So the thing is, a lot of people say, hey, Decker, you're like the Nostalgia Critic back when he was good. This is a certain way of doing a review where you spoil absolutely everything, but you still give your honest opinion about it. And that's the kind of review I like seeing. So it's what I like doing. It's a very nice thing Channel
Decker,
also
that's
has
a good
gone
one.
down the drain. You should be happy you're not with them.
Have you seen The Divide?
And Shay pays $2 more and says, "Have you watched Vampires?" And I have not watched Vampires.
He told me about it, and it's apparently really good. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I just watched He Never Died with Henry Rollins. That's what I
You
picked
know what
up.
I just watched? What I literally just got home from? That
I'm afraid.
that Kingsman movie.
Ooh, I want to know.
Oh, there are people in the comments who've seen that.
I can honestly say, well, see, the crappy thing is, I didn't see the first one. I was just spontaneously like picked up from home. Excuse me, I'm a little sick.
I never saw anything about the first one ever. I just saw the trailers for the second, and it looked badass.
Oh,
I watched the
it
first
is.
one.
It is.
I watched the first one. It's amazing.
Movie. Well, no, see, here's the funny thing. When I was looking at some movie reviews, they're saying that they didn't like it. They didn't like it. But I was like, how did you not like it? And I was like, whatever, because it's not like I seen the first one. Like, when I say my friend spontaneously picked me up, I mean, I was sitting here.
Scarecrow709's asking, "Are you taking guest callers?" And no, these are my friends.
Now,
Thanks.
I used to
I-
live with this man.
it's true. What was I going to say? That threw me off.
Kingsman.
The Kingsman. Yeah, no, I was sitting here. I was editing a video, and then they just walked in my room. I didn't even hear like a knock or anything. It's like, hey, we're going to go see the Kingsman. I was like, but I'm trying to edit this. We'll give you a 40. Shit.
Just sold it.
It's like they literally bought me for like.
Okay. Martin Mears says the first Kingsman has one of the best fight scenes in movie history. Relaxus Prime says, I believe in reference to the new one, that movie is trash.
You're trash. I want to see it.
That's what I mean. Like, I think it's like 50-50, but I heard the first one was good. Then I saw the reviews that the second one wasn't as good. But I watched the second one and it was amazing. So I'm just like, well, damn, if this part 2 is this amazing, I have to see the first one now.
You do.
Andy
It's really good.
Shmushkin saying, the internet personality with the strangest friend.
Scarecrow said, never can turn down a 40. Same.
Knows you too well.
Okay, Strider Reborn says the Kingsman fight scene is beautifully cathartic.
I'm not smart
I'm
enough for
using
that.
big
Where I'm
words.
Oh, Summer of Gary Busey. That'd be a lot of Busey.
Hell no. How can you stand looking at that guy's face for more than 3 seconds?
Because you know
I can identify with him.
They're both ugly as fuck.
Yes, and also in social situations, I kind of Busey out a little.
a little.
A
A little.
little.
He says a little. He says a fucking little. I've seen this man fuck up a
Mr.
burger order.
Scorpion says cathartic just
Somebody else
means
will
feels good / good for you. It's like a 40.
Hey,
It's Summer
one
of
of my
Harrison
favorite-
Ford.
Yeah, I saw that Harrison Ford. And it's named by Gojira. That's one of my favorite bands.
Good shit.
Laughing Pumpkin King says young Busey isn't bad. It's old Busey that's scary. I like middle-aged Busey where you can see him starting to go.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like young.
That
Busey.
guy said,
He's amazing.
I'm not gonna say that comment, but there's a
Robson
guy.
Foreman, yeah.
There's a guy who said he had a 40 ounce of Steel Reserve. I don't know how anybody could drink Steel Reserve, dude. Have you ever had Steel Reserve?
No.
I know.
Oh God! Like
Steel
I don't
Reserve?
even.
I think I had Steel Reserve lately.
How many people did you kill after you drunk it?
Well, my fiance was like, "This isn't too bad," but then she got really sick from it later, and she's like, "No more of that." No.
Can I stress that I love hearing you say "my fiance"?
Yeah, congratulations, by the way.
Yeah. No shit.
No.
Everybody else didn't know that.
No, I remember when he first got engaged. Like I think I was at work or something like that, and I was just
Oscar Martinez paid $5, so you got to hold on.
No.
Can you review the Purge series and/or the Sinister movies? Keep up the good work, Decker.
I say the Purge, mate. The Purge.
There are some things that have to be said about the Purge, but I just like I still like the part in Rick and Morty. We're in a purge planet. And they're having a purge.
Yeah.
You like that movie, The Purge? Yeah, you gotta listen, Summer. That movie sucks.
I see. That's an actual good Rick impersonation. You did that all right.
Nice.
How can you compare that?
Decker just does well.
Hey, Marty. No, I can't even do it.
I'm bothered someone asked me that. I feel like that question should be answered by default. Do you not American history? I'm not going there.
See, that's the thing. I should have celebrated surviving Hurricane Harvey by having as many hurricanes as Harvey was categorized.
Dude, I wouldn't worry if I was you. Your hair would fucking soak it
So I
all
had
up.
4 hurricanes since Harvey maxed out at a category 4.
Actually, I streamed during Hurricane Harvey. Like I opened up my window so you can hear all the wind and rain lap up against my house. And then the best part
about all news.
The best part is
like, I'll wait out. That's fine.
The best part is after during my hurricane stream, my lights actually went out.
Cunning Wolf says, "Notice me, senpai."
I want $1.
And Mr. Scruntium is saying, "I just want a new post-nuclear apocalypse film." And I'm thinking, does he mean like after the nuclear apocalypse, we want new movies? Like, please. Why you keep replaying the same stuff? I'm playing Fallout, and they just keep playing the same stuff from pre-war. Record something new, please.
I was thinking Mad Max for some weird reason.
Hashtag 10mm for life. What? I missed something.
I think he's talking about dicks.
Eddie, that's a good job on the engagement. I'm losing it. Eddie Hurta says, "Good job, Decker. Happy to hear your engagement." Yes, I was happy too. She was like, "Okay."
It's just a fairy tale, isn't it? It's a fairy tale ending, isn't it?
Oh, Decker.
Actually,
are you going to see the new Blade Runner movie?
Yes, but I need to still take in all of Blade Runner beforehand.
That's fair.
There's a lot of people.
I'm actually
the worst. Okay, the Freaky Fanatic says the worst storm I've been through is an F1 tornado. It caused chunks of my room's ceiling to fall down and collapse my parents' room entirely.
I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. When you said F1 tornado, I thought he was like, I imagined a tornado made out of F1 Formula racing cars.
That'd be pretty bad. It was like, and they're going around the track. They just hold a hairpin and, oh my God, they pulled that hairpin too tightly. They've made an F1 tornado. It just rips through the crowd.
It's a tornado. We haven't seen this since '75. Oh God.
And then it
Oh my
makes
God,
fun
it's
of
heading
destination.
straight for the Sharknado. It's the perfect storm.
Whoa. This is going to be a Blade Runner 2 prequel anime?
Being directed by Dal Sato, Cowboy
They got
Bebop
it.
director.
Do they ever run
Hell
on blades?
Whoa, dude, I'm kind of hyped for that. I didn't know that. That sounds dope as fuck.
I did. Oh, battery full. Okay, I'll unplug it. Thank you.
Sharks were driving the F1s, just for your information. They were.
I just got an image of a great white with a helmet. I love that.
Thank you for Living Dead 1950. I've seen that, of course. It's. Or is it 1950? I'm trying to think. I know it's black and white, but I'm wondering, is it actually 1950? I know I've seen it a bunch of times.
Oh, Decker.
But
The Boba Fett asks, what is your favorite horror movie sequel?
favorite horror movie sequel?
Aliens.
But does that still count as horror?
Is that really horror?
Actually, looking back,
No, that's
I
what
actually
action is.
realize now that it is James Cameron's attempt at horror. He just does
It's
it with
still more
guns
of
and
a thriller
explosions.
sort of action, I guess.
But horror movie sequel. I guess the easy answer to cop out would be to say Friday the 13th 7.
That's a little easy.
Because that's my favorite Friday the 13th. So
That's fair.
Works.
I have not seen I don't watch a lot of horror movies because I'm a little bitch.
the gay Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh God.
Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge on that
Then
ass.
there's just Sex in the City too.
No.
Dude, I would
Gossip
pay,
Girl is good.
hold on. I would pay good money for the next Sex in the City movie to be a horror movie.
Fuck, Gary.
And it's
Dude,
just a
are you
horse
kidding me?
thing.
That'll be dope. Like What's her name? Sarah Jessica Parker. What's her name again?
I don't know.
Sarah Jessica Horsewoman.
Yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker, whatever her name is. She could be a zombie horse, man.
Yeah.
But Hertz
That
is
would
like
freak
the
me out.
Blob 2, Decker's girlfriend. It's like, no, fiance, and she's actually pretty light. Like, I pick her up
Hey,
a lot.
glasses, do you want this 40 ounce?
I'm like, it's
God.
nice.
Your
My
girlfriend
fiance
100%.
is like my cat. Like, I'm just like, ooh, I got you, and I'm smack you like.
No offense. No offense, Charlie, if you're watching. We love you.
Hey,
Decker,
Charlie.
for the love of all that is good, please do Summer of Brandon Lee. But,
There is a gay Batman. It's called the Ambiguously Gay Duo.
the ambiguously gay duo.
Yeah.
The ambiguously gay duo. It's Ace and Gary, I believe.
Yes.
Now what's everyone looking at? Nothing.
Fucking love
Ain't
that.
it cute?
They made a horror movie version of Sex in the City. It's called Ghostbusters 2016.
Oh!
It says Scarecrow
Damn.
709. Scarecrows 709. Excuse me.
You know what? I haven't seen that movie. There's a part of me that wants to, but there's a bigger part of me that don't want to.
The Freaky Fanatic says they were named after Brandon Lee. They were born 1 month after he died. That's how he knows it's been 24 years since. That's a way to keep track of it.
Wait, remind me, who's Brandon Lee? Is that Bruce Lee's son or brother or
Yeah.
something like that?
Bruce Lee, one of Bruce Lee's sons.
You got
Oh,
shot.
wait, was he the dude out of the new movie that they made?
Brandon Lee died during the filming of The Crow.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I thought the lead actor did.
He was the lead
Brandon Lee was the lead actor in The Crow.
Oh, never mind.
That one hit hard.
Marvin Burns says, "Who else joined? I left. Now there's someone new. We are joined by the Conspired One, Cody, and Nerdy Thug."
Old NT, mate.
Yeah, it was too bright in here, so he wanted to dim it down a little bit.
You know, just having like, we can't have good cookies without chocolate chips.
Oh my god, arachnophobia. I
And that was terrible.
I'm the racist.
Oh,
I just remember the
racist.
dude in the sleeping bag.
Like,
I mean, I'm not.
would you even date a black girl, Cody? Really?
You know, 5 don't count.
What the
I mean,
fuck?
Doug,
Where the hell
AKA
is this
glasses.
conversation going?
I don't know.
We were just making jokes. It's funnier if I deny it. That's the part that's
Okay.
hilarious.
German
Yeah,
Killer
wouldn't it be-
says 45 ACP is for old people who have to tape their balls to their inner thigh. I just thought it was a round you put into a 1911.
If your
I have a
balls
question.
hang
AKA
You know those
glasses.
montages where the hero's gearing up and everything?
Martin
What's
Mayer says, Decker review Dolly Dearest. I'm not sure what Dolly Dearest is.
Oh, that answered my
I
question.
know Mommy Dearest
It sounds like a
or Mother
Chucky
Dearest.
movie.
Yeah, it sounds like a Chucky knockoff.
Butthurt says, black girls give the best head, but that's just so they can steal your phone out of your pockets.
That's
Oh,
not your phone. Not your phone.
I had to say it like that because it's in full caps.
Skate
But,
fast or eat ass?
If at first you don't succeed, deny,
Eat
deny,
ass.
deny.
Yes.
That's some words of
Definitely.
wisdom like that.
Yeah, I'd rather eat ass because I used to skateboard for like 13 years, and now I'm getting in my 30s. I'm kind of regretting it. 'Cause, like, my knees suck, my back sucks, my elbows sucks, I suck for money.
See,
Like everything just sucks.
I eat that booty like groceries. I pay way too much for it, and half of it's gone bad anyway.
I'm not going to choose. I'm an anarchist. Fuck your system.
What chicks gives the best lap dances so they don't have to look at you and can imagine you're a black guy? Oh, white chicks.
Okay, Eric Glenn says, congratulations, Decker. If you can, either during the summer of Arnold or after, can you review The Villain? And that's got to be a little more specific. How many? I'm not certain what The Villain is. And Andy Shmushkin says, we're down to 125 viewers. They're dropping like flies! Yeah, I was surprised we hit 200.
I mean, it is like
I was talking.
it is midnight, so
Well, I've never really done live streams like with the main channel like this. So I know there's been a couple here and there, but
Yeah.
just like giving this much notice, having something ish to talk about, and being willing to just respond to chat for a while. And ow, Tara, that's my nose. That's
I
my
like
nose.
just responding to chat.
Oh God. Oh God.
Okay, okay, got it.
You want shit, man.
Okay. Cunning Wolf says, I think it's a meme at this point, so now I must ask. Decker, can you review Alpha and Omega? Isn't that like asking me to review absolutely everything? Isn't Alpha and Omega at the beginning of the
95, was that a fucking mouth guard you just put in?
What movie scared you the most as a kid?
Is it
That's
a
what it
mouth
was.
guard?
No, he's eating something.
Movie scared me the most as a
No,
kid,
I'm
The
eating
Beastmaster.
hot.
Because of the
Hold on.
fucking people, like...
I'm eating hot Cheetos with hummus.
Oh, Cheetos.
What the fuck are you doing with your life?
I don't fucking know.
I Am Number 4. I've seen that. That's a pretty good movie.
Okay.
I probably just freaked out the chat. I'm like, hot Cheetos, hummus.
Decker, would you like to do a Christmas horror movie month? That's an
Right,
idea,
yeah.
but I'd like to get back to Dino-Sembers. I really like Dino-Sembers. Just an excuse for dinosaur movies.
I was about to say, it's a reason to talk about dinosaurs in the middle of the year. It's perfect.
Oh, Andy Shusmuk. Andy, I do have a YouTube channel. It's shit. It's Nerdy Thug Productions, but it's mostly just gaming stuff. And I'm kind of slow on editing and uploading videos right now because I'm trying to balance school and doing all this. And school's kind of gotten bigger in my life to the point where I had to quit my everyday job because
Checking out, though, it's
education is
really good.
important.
Okay. Becky Cooper says, I literally just subscribed. Congrats on your accomplishment. Keep up the good work. Smiley face. Thank you.
Dude.
Now, I'm not sure if they mean the 75K or the engagement or both.
Both.
Yes.
They're making a new Jurassic World. Yeah, Jurassic the
Smushed
Fallen Kingdom.
Okay.
Jurassic
Smushed
World.
They are.
Decker, do you like furries?
They are actually.
How about Shmushkun?
That's actually a good thing as well. Check if you're into the new Jurassic World. Check out the new Jurassic World game coming out. It's meant to be like that Operation Genesis part.
What the hell? There's a new Jurassic Park game?
No, there's gonna be. It's Jurassic World
Hot
something.
Cheetos
And
hot sauce would be even more crazy.
let me look it up. Jurassic World.
I could dip hot Cheetos in picante sauce.
What the hell?
That'd be nice.
I have not played a Jurassic Park video game since I had a Sega Genesis.
Bro, how is the summer of Arnold
Check out-
coming along?
Check out Jurassic World Evolution.
We
That's the
got,
new game.
what is it now? 3 actual movies reviewed so far. I got another one scripted, another one half scripted. So that's 5 should be filmed by the end of this week. And then next week they'll both go up, and I'll start scripting the next 2, which I hope I'll get those 2 scripts done by the end of that week. And then the next week, those 2 will. That's how I'm trying to. Terry, you're biting my nose. I'm trying to do the 2 at a time thing because that's how I catch up the best now.
Well,
Check out Jurassic World Evolution. Never played the Jurassic Park arcade game. Which one of us?
No, it's like Operation Genesis. It's like a park builder, like theme park world, but it's Jurassic Park.
Oh, park builder. Oh, you can keep that horse come.
Kyle L says legal marriage is a bad idea. And, well, yeah, there's quite a bit that can, yes.
I'm pretty sure Jurassic World 2 does have Jeff Goldblum, and I think they're bringing back Alan Grant
Review
and stuff.
Sucker Punch. Decker, have you seen Sucker Punch, right?
Sucker Punch? No, actually, I don't think so.
Yeah, don't waste your time.
Okay.
I like the fact that me and Cody had a completely opposite, like, sayings about
Decker Shadow, what Gryffindor house are you? Well, that kind of narrows it down, doesn't it?
What?
Harry Potter shit. Why is it always Harry Potter shit?
I don't know why that's so fucking funny to me.
No, it's always Harry Potter shit.
Oh, shit.
I'd like to think Ravenclaw.
I'm Hufflepuff.
Hey, Decker, what Slytherin house are you? Like my nigga, like you just.
Yeah. No, I feel like he did that on purpose. I hope he did.
Pitch Black was a good movie. It was.
Freaky Fanatic says it almost feels like the summer of Arnold Schwarzenegger should have an asterisk next to it. That's a good idea. I'll probably steal that for a joke later in the series.
That was a good one.
Shad, have you seen the new Stephen King It film? Nope, they still haven't rebuilt the theaters. Man,
Fucking, they need to rebuild it. God damn it.
They got wrecked.
Just
Isn't that high seat? How do they get? I don't know.
They have high seats, and then they go all the way down, and then there's the screen, and all the seats in the front. The water went up like 20 feet in some places.
What's a bit of water? They could watch it.
Is the first Fast and the Furious movie old enough for you to review?
Baxterless Prime says, "Hey, don't say the N word. You're not PewDiePie."
Damn. Wait,
Tactical Target, that was a fucking ass. Yeah.
No, you want to hear something really controversial? And one of my I hate to say this, but it is what it is. In one of my like African American anime/gaming groups, when PewDiePie said that, yes, I do live in Houston. When PewDiePie said that, like there was such huge rage about it in that group or whatever, and I just simply said, yeah, that sucks. I'm still gonna watch his videos though.
Well, it's one of those things. I don't think he meant it. I don't think he meant it. It's just a sort of a on the spot thing, I guess.
No, I mean, I think it sucks that he said that. Shit happens, but I mean, like, it's kind of like what's his name? What's that white boy named? Big Boy. He used to work with Game Grumps.
Oh, John.
Time ago. Yeah, JonTron. Yeah, JonTron.
JonTron. Yeah, JonTron.
Because he said some like really crazy shit, but I'm just like, I kind of watch him for the humor because they make me laugh. Like my sense of humor is so dark it picks cotton. I can't stress this enough.
Linda Iraq 1253 says Arnold seems like the type of dude to open his bag of chips with scissors. Also, Linda Hamilton is coming back to the Terminator series.
What?
Decker, make your rape face.
God no.
Is this true? Dude, she's gotta be old.
Probably still ripped though.
No, I mean like Linda Hamilton?
Yeah.
We're gonna show up super jacked.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I used to think Linda Hamilton was kind of hot back during those Terminator movies.
Decker, will you review Total Recall? Asks David Alberto Barbosa Cantu.
Which one?
I was just gonna say yes.
Well, isn't there two of them? The one with Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1994 or something like that, and then there was one with not Arnold Schwarzenegger in 2012 or something like that.
I mean, there's Terminator, Terminator 2, Terminator 3, and there was the others that they. Every time you get to the fourth, Hollywood's like, "Nah, we're embarrassed now.
It was called
Don't bring up the 4. Just subtitle."
Well, like the Fantastic Four. Who are we? And just comes up at the end. Fantastic.
That'd be Fantastic Four, and then there'd be Fantastic Four 2, Fantastic Four 3, the Ultimate, and then Fantastic Four subtitle. They would not put Fantastic Four 4, no matter how good that would fit. They would not do it.
Butthurt said, "Do you know what a queef is? Yes, it is the combination of the word queen and beef."
Lolly says, "Shadow Senpai." Decker, will you review Starship Troopers Traitor of Mars? Yes, at some point. I just need to get it.
I heard it wasn't
Halloween of Halloween. Halloween is too short to have all of Halloween, and I need all of Halloween when I'm doing Halloween, and Halloween is coming out with a new Halloween next year. So next year by Halloween, they're probably gonna have another Halloween for Halloween.
I like. Actually, that would be a fun thing to do. Have you reviewed any Starship Troopers movies?
All of them except for the Traitor of Mars.
Okay, never mind.
The only one that needs it is the first one.
I haven't done the animated series. Like I did the CGI movie, but I didn't do the Starship Troopers animated series.
I saw that. I saw the animated series. Like fucking, what is that? 4 or 5 episodes. I saw that was pretty good. I've seen it.
I wanted to ask too. They're getting into more like TV shows and shit soon. like fucking Breaking Bad and shit like that.
As the Dark Angel says, I think I broke Decker there for a minute.
I guess I can go fuck myself.
That's an accomplishment. Decker's always composed.
See, AHSS Leader Art says, whoop whoop! Decker's Shado. I'll watch you when I'm bored. Teach me the way to write scripts of awesome. You're gonna have to ask Cody that.
I
like the fact he came out with a Juggalo. I think it's Juggalo mating call first.
Woo woo.
Martin
Actually,
says Roughnecks was the shit, even with this shoddy CG animation.
I briefly dated a Juggaletti, whatever they call it, the female version of Juggalo.
Juggalette.
Cult,
Are you talking about? Yeah, I
Cult
would have
of
saw
Chucky coming to Netflix. Oh boy.
And I remember we were walking in Walmart, and she just randomly went whoop whoop, and I was like, "Shut up, white woman! Damn!"
My urban exploration says, Decker Shadow, have you done the Blood of Heroes yet? If not, will you? And the answer is no, and I have no idea, because I'm not sure I'm going to remember that past this stream. The Blood of Heroes. I'm going to have to be reminded of that a little more often.
Wait, I like that question. It's a very simple question. Ethan Hamberry said, will Decker review Shin Godzilla?
I'm Ethan Bradbury.
Will I? Yes. When? Not quite sure. It'd be nice to do it before the end of this year, but I don't know.
Because I am a sucker for kaiju movies.
Say, Herbert Adogo says, hi guys, greetings from South Africa. Keep up the good work. Decker, are you ever going to review comic book movies?
Huh.
I should, because I really want to see Deadpool and, like I said, have the full understanding of the meta. So I should watch more comic book movies and review the movies I'm watching. It's just a nice thing to do. A lot of the movies I review, I haven't seen yet. I'm looking through my Amazon suggested list, and I'm like, hey, that looks nice. I get that. It's like the New York Ripper. Like that was suggested to me on Amazon. It's like, this is a movie from the 70s. It's considered very poor taste. It's about a guy who finds prostitutes and he kills them and he talks like a duck. We think you'll like it. I'm like, you son of a bitch. That's actually right. I'll get that right there.
Or you know it'd be better. Not only you do a comic book movies, but when you like do a comic book movie and say like Captain America for an example, and people are expecting Captain America, the First Avenger, do like the '90s Captain America movie that no one likes to talk about.
Oh god.
Blood Moon's
I like that.
Slicers.
It's funny.
Hi Deck, will you ever review Hardcore Henry? That's a good question, because Hardcore Henry, I want to see it, but at the same time, I'm a little confused by the concept still. So how to go about reviewing that?
It's a action movie. It's pretty straightforward.
He's
Well,
a
yeah,
clone.
I understand.
You're the eyes of the clone.
I understand that, but I mean, how am I going to like present and
Hold on.
explain?
Do you remember that Jason Statham movie where he had to keep himself alive with the jumper cables?
Crank
and how it was
2.
like a video game movie? Okay, now imagine if Jason Statham had cameras behind his fucking eyeballs or like in his mouth or some shit sticking out his nose.
Okay. I can get behind this.
Yeah, and it's in fucking Russia.
Rexellus Prime says, Decker, I'm the one who suggested you review Zombievers.
Zombie. Oh yeah, I don't know that one.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you a little warning on Hardcore Henry. Watch it as far away from your screen as possible.
But
because hold on.
I usually watch things on this.
Okay, yeah, keep that as far away as possible. Because I'm
nearsighted.
I get good. Anyway, I made the mistake of taking a date to that movie. Like we saw this like in 3D IMAX and everything.
Wow, that would trip your mind apart, man.
And dude, I shit you not, we both threw up in the movie theater.
Oh,
from like severe like motion sickness.
Did you get free bags when you walked in?
I just used the bucket of popcorn I had.
Unless you're used to moving your head a lot, you're not gonna do well in that movie. If you're susceptible to getting sickness,
best idea for Decker reviews in December to February. Walkin' in a Winter Wonderland. Christopher Walken reviews.
I want to see this.
That deserves a gold star. That one.
As a suggestion by Martin Mears.
Consider that. Consider that and credit Martin.
Anderson is asking for a review of Warlock movies 1 and 2.
Have I seen
Watch Hardcore Henry in a VR headset.
Yes! I want to do this!
No.
The movie Doom would be a good idea, like soon, because it's coming. They got the new Doom game coming to Switch very soon, so it'd be a good idea to
New Doom game. They just brought one out, didn't they?
Yeah, they brought one out last year. That's a game coming to Switch this
Wait,
year.
was that
December.
last year? I thought it was earlier this year.
That's last
No,
year now.
Doom was 2016.
Oh, damn. Where have I been?
Pontypool, that is
In 2017. Get good.
I'm going. Hold on.
Katrina Anderson says Decker. I think they're losing patience with me. Jason Voorhees is like, must go to sleep, but stream not
Go to
over.
sleep?
I feel kind of the same way because I
It
could.
must be pretty good if Jason Voorhees is actually
So
speaking
we've been streaming for a long time, like a long time. So we should probably finish this up. It's been a fun time, everyone.
Yeah. Just a little bit that I was here was entertaining.
Terry's here, like meow.
Thanks for having us, mate.
You're
It's good fun.
quite welcome. You know, Oliver Harper's channel? No, I am not.
Nice to meet all you people too. There you go.
Butthurts asks, is anal as good as the gay community says it is? Yes. Okay, so thank you all for watching. I've been Decker Shado.
I am a nerdy thug.
I'm the conspired
I'm
one.
Yeah, I was slow as fuck.
I'm Cody.
I was being nice to Cody to let him go first.
I was waiting for you, motherfucker, you polite Australian bastard.
Hey, I'm the Aussie. I gotta go last, mate. I'm the only opposite.
You're,
Different one.
God damn it! Get out of your fucking get your roof out.
So thank you all for joining us for this live stream. And it's awesome 75,000, 25 to go to get the silver play button. That's crazy.
You're gonna do it soon, Decker. I have faith, mate.
The road to 1 million is
If I
laid.
didn't screw up and get so behind on my reviews, there'd be a better chance of getting it before the end of this year.
Well, look at that. You screwed up on your reviews and you're still up to this level.
I gotta
That is high quality.
really put the nose to the grindstone. I've broken so many grindstones that way, but you know, what can I say? So
I believe they got tangled up in your hair more.
we got $5. Shay says, Decker, here's more money. Cody, we will be watching vampires.
I will be. I want to watch vampires, but I need to watch a bunch of other shit too.
Before that, is that Van Helsing turning into a vampire?
Thank you all for watching. I've been Decker Shado. And remember, money talks. Like, literally, that's super chat. That's the whole thing. In fact, I'm just going to stop the stream before that $5 is even up. I don't even know if they're going to give them a refund for that. Because, you know, technically they paid for time, and I'm taking that time from them. That's kind of a dick move, isn't it?
Money,
See ya.